YouTube and say, okay, we are not many tonight, but we are grateful to everybody who attended, who has attended this segment tonight. But could you please just take a moment and go on there and just like the broadcast? Like, hello, my caller. How are you?
Hello. Good evening. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, honestly, what you've been telling us and all the information, the messages you're passing, honestly, I just don't know why people are still like, they still believe that country is going to work, coupled with what they're really going through, honestly, because there are some of them, all these Albadorian people, when you talk to them, they will complain. They will complain bitterly, right? When it's now, you not tell them the truth, like, oh, this is what you chose for yourself. This is what you did. You're the one. Then they will change their whatever the narrative, like, oh yeah, you say this is the best, things will change. I talked to one of them today, and the way he was talking, I was like, oh my god, these people, uh you know the guy really pissed me off.
They will always piss you off. They will always piss you off.
And I want them to know something. This thing, what is happening now, there's no how this is going to change. It's going to continue like this and get worse and worse. There's nothing anyone can do about it.
See, and because Remy has launched Trader Money. You know, it was a Pastor Ruga who did Trader Money, right? And market money.
Remy has giving them 10,000 or how much?
That time, remember, 10,000 naira.
Yeah.
So Remy has launched the market money 2.0, which means part 2. So they want to give market women 25,000 naira. Okay. And that is going to be, if you pay it back, you will get 50,000. When you pay that back, you get 100,000. Okay. And you know something? The last one that Pastor Ruga did, they shared under Pastor Ruga, they shared 1.8 trillion naira in total.
Oh my God!
Called Trader Money, market money.
Crazy.
To break all arts, the people who collected the money, even though they told them, if you pay this one back, you collect another one. If you pay this one back, you collect another one. After collecting the money, taking pictures, they said, we thought it's our own share of the election now for 2019. A dime was not paid back. Therefore, they couldn't continue it. And that's what Remy has just launched now. They want to give market women money. And they are going to give them, they want to share money to 11 million market women. You can do the math and know how much money is going down the drains. Just for that.
Honestly, that country, I don't know what is wrong with people. Yeah, we are saying this and that to them, but I don't know. Maybe there's something behind it. And I want them to know something. It's this. I don't think only the Nigeria leader. I don't think so. Because that is the reason because they can't do anything good.
You are doing there's no empathy. You are doing something that is wasting the money you don't have, right?
So that is why we are saying is cannot. It's not about it's not a cause. It's not that we are causing it. It's not wish. We are not causing anyone. We don't wish all these things. But this is what is happening.
Our family are existing in the economy too now. So how can we sit down here and say, oh, you will suffer, oh, you will see shaggy, and think we are actually wishing it on you? No. Look at what they are doing.
No.
Take a look at what they are doing. And see if you are not going to see shaggy.
Honestly. Yeah, it's you too. They can even see it. It's so obvious. It's something that they can see everywhere. This is what is happening. I told the guy, I said, oh, what about giving the money, all these, buying all these big cars for the house and the sort of, say, they know that it's not good, but just give him time. He will do it by God's grace. Oh, I said, oh my God, what is by God's grace? I said, just leave me. I'm going to cut off the phone. Just let me be. Because the listening faculty, their listening faculty is zero. I don't know. And then I want them to know something. For the past years, decades, this is what they've been saying.
Yes.
And there is never get better.
Never.
It's never get, like even good at all. For the past, mo fẹ́ sọ Yorùbá kan nísìn, barrister kan nìkan, I think about 30 years ago, he said, oh God, I don't know if you remember that song, that Gari Chile Meji láti Jọ́rí, ó di kinní kan, olùbọ́ ó ní minerals, yeah, ó ní minerals tí wọ́n ń tà ní cc ó di 9 gẹ̀rẹ́gẹ̀rẹ́ ó di 50 kobo. Yeah, 50 kobo. You know 50 kobo. What you know that 50 kobo now?
50 kobo, of course, I do.
50 kobo.
That used
it's
to be
not a 16.
Paper, a note. 50 kobo used to be paper notes.
So but there's no 50 kobo anymore. No 50 kobo, you know. So, and that was then. And look at that time. The man complained. Everybody was complaining. It's hard though.
Much compared to that what they expected from their country and government. 50 kobo, 30 or 35 years ago.
Yeah. So look at that. So now tell me, now you are now still sitting down like it's going to be better. How? With all these things that is happening, with how they are spending money, borrowing money, and they share money.
Sharing it.
They're sharing money they borrow.
Borrowed. No money they make.
Borrowed.
Not revenue.
It's not revenue. Borrowed. And they're sharing it. So do you want to tell me, do they want to tell us that these people, they don't know the right thing? Do they want to? Can someone say they don't know the right thing? That getting money, borrow money, the money you are borrowing, you're supposed to invest it so that it can generate something. You can have profit for you to repay your loan.
And remove
now you are
from
using
your
all the revenue.
Cut down inflation in your own country, and your people can be able to eat fine. But people don't understand.
So I don't understand them. They are getting, they are using all the revenue to service loan. Not that they are using it. They say it's not even enough now to service their loan the way they are borrowing you every day. So can't they really think about all these things?
It's a big question.
Honestly.
Thank you. It's a big, something, right? Promise me that you are not going to give yourselves a headache about this, because you know why you should never, for any reason, right, get to that stage of about Nigeria.
Honestly, how?
You know why?
Do you think is it possible?
It is possible. It is 100% possible.
I don't know.
It is not that it's going to be not there. No. It's going to be there. Okay, we all know that no matter how much we think about Nigeria, okay, how much we want to cut ourselves out of Nigeria, there are people that can never make it easier for us to do that, okay? But that's where the control comes from. You understand that? My Egun's diary political is to let you understand. Now, today, you are now kind of so sure that things, with the way things are going, right, Nigeria can never be better. And I'm even talking to this person. The way they are talking, they don't seem to even understand it. Now, what you get to understand next is that I won't waste my energy trying to explain to people. I'm not going to try to preach to the choir. They are there. They're experiencing it. All right? And at this point, I'm not going to worry myself about them anymore. Try that. Do you get that?
Okay.
Try it. It works.
Yeah, I do.
Then all of us can begin to kind of arrive at the same point. We're worried for our family members, we are worried for the place, we are not so sure what is going to happen tomorrow, because we are 100% sure that this is not going to end well as long as these people continue the way they are continuing. You get that now? But
Exactly.
if the people who
Yeah.
are the victims are not alerted enough, don't be the
Mm-hmm.
one to be worried for them, okay? Very soon, those who are giving you
Thank you.
excuses, they will call you.
Yeah.
Auntie me, my sister, if you
Mm.
see everything you have been telling us all this while, I am so sorry. In fact, I've been so, they'll be like, shut up. And I don't want them to
Yeah.
say that to you when
I
you are
hope
already
so
losing
anyway.
some health control yourself
Mm.
because of them. I beg,
Mm.
there's too much to worry about here already.
Thank you so much.
Stay
Thank
safe,
you. I
okay?
appreciate. God
Yes, ma'am.
bless you. My
Thank you too,
regards.
ma'am. You
Thank
have a
you
good
so
one,
much.
okay? That's a good one. So that advice goes to all of us. So my caller, hang in there for me for a second, okay? Listen to me. Worry doesn't really help, all right? I have tried it, and I'm telling you right now, the reason why a lot of us are worried and sometimes mostly angry with ourselves is simply because of things we hear back from back home, okay? And you just feel like, oh my God, I can't be dealing with all of this right now. Then somehow you feel like you want to even talk to them. Let me even talk to you guys. Don't you guys see what's going on? Why can't you guys this? Then they begin to give excuses. Excuses for you. And then you're like, are you guys serious? You know, you're already angry. You become more angrier. And right there in your house, you've dropped the call. You are angry. You don't know who you are angry with. You are panting, you are this, you are that, and everyone around you probably will react and overreact on them and take it on them, right? You are punishing yourself. Okay. The dear thing is to always remember that you cannot help them if they don't think they need the help. You can't help people who don't think they need it. Or you see, when they need it, they know who to call. They will remember you. This is my friend that is always talking. That my brother that is always calling. They will remember you when they want to hear. Yeah. Hello there.
Hello, Mayegun.
Hello, sir.
Omo, Omo Dogbolu, Olushola. You've
Wow.
been wonderful.
Thank you,
You
sir.
know, the funniest thing is that Odogbolu has produced great two sons. You
Yes.
and Rufai. I can't
At least
just
for this generation.
understand.
I know.
Yeah, no, no, no. Let's leave. I know what I'm talking about.
I'm with you.
You understand? You guys have been positive in the way you guys do your things objectively. And that's how it's supposed to be.
Thanks, man.
So I think I need to thank you guys a lot
Thank
in a
you.
millionth time. God bless you guys. You
Amen.
guys have been wonderful.
Thank you.
So let's go to today's topic.
So let's go.
I think it's quite unfortunately that this comrade, speaking comrade Philip, it's quite unfortunately that what happened in Canada, that young man. You know, if you look at Canada before,
So
Canada has always been a wonderful place.
I know.
If you want to put it in context, you understand. But now, due to the way people coming in, you know, study visa, asylum, so everywhere is bloated.
I know.
To be honest, everywhere is bloated. Like if you look at most of the shelters now, you know what they used to do now?
What?
They will tell you if they want to put people in shelter now, they need to accommodate their own people. When I mean their own people, citizens, because there's some citizens that are
Canadians
homeless.
themselves. Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes,
Or
sir.
you have PR. You understand? You have PR, they will put you in the shelter. Where there's some good shelter. When I mean shelter, like
Like really
four star,
warm shelters,
three
like
star,
proper
yeah,
hostel.
Toronto, Toronto Plaza.
Wow.
Toronto Plaza, you understand? Before it's made for people for coming in, but now it's not that way again. So things have really changed because of the economy,
That's right.
what is happening in the world.
Hmm.
You understand?
I'm with you.
And if you look at okay, look at what happened now. That place, those guys, those young guys were, you understand, it's not even far to Toronto. It's about, let me say, 25 minutes drive.
Oh dear.
You understand? And that place you're saying is not even okay, if we are trying to talk about the way the weather, you stand, this year is even better compared to 5 years, 3 years. You start. This year is even better. This year has been friendly, to be
Okay.
honest.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I actually
Toronto
get
is
what you
still the
mean by
best.
that. It's like
Yeah,
having experienced the
global.
harshest of the
Yeah, yeah.
harshest weather, and then you have been
I'm
waiting
telling
for
you the
it in,
truth.
like you have been waiting for it since October, but it seems like, oh, it's still looking good. It's not bad. I
I'm
get what
telling
you mean.
you. Even in August, September, you start putting on a jacket, and
Right.
Toronto is still the best place in Canada.
Hmm.
You start. Toronto is still the best place in Canada. If you want to put it based on fact, if you go to Prince Edward, you go to Brunswick, you go to Alberta, you go to British Columbia, those places you could get minus 40,
Hmm.
minus 40 sometimes. You go to the border, the border people that comes from America, they go to Montreal. Those places are very cold. But because of the situation of Nigerian economy, the place
So they
they've
choose
ground the
where they could
economy.
acclimatize easily. That
You
is not too
start.
okay.
So
Hmm.
yeah, and this Canada is very expensive now.
Hmm.
What I mean, Canada is very expensive. That's why I find a lot of people that comes in, they can't withstand it, even for them to pay their bills.
Hmm.
To be honest, they can't withstand it. If you look at okay, if you check your phone and just type to get a nice apartment in Canada, you'll be marveled. Not, and I don't want to talk about Toronto now.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
I
Toronto
have
is the heart
see
of Canada.
the reason why I want you to continue, which I don't want to interrupt you, is this, right? You are from Canada. You are in Canada. You could tell us first-hand information and all that. If I begin to mention the stories of people who recently migrated, they will think you and I are talking to discourage them from coming. And I won't discourage. I mean, I will never
No, no, no,
discourage anybody from going. But
no, no.
continue,
Why
sir.
would you do that?
Continue
Then a lot of people have been duped.
as well. God
What I
bless
mean,
you.
Nigerians, you'll be marveled that why is Nigeria behaving this way to Nigerians? A lot of people have been homeless that I need to start. It's very painful that you whip and that is why when we keep on cursing our leaders, we curse our leaders. People don't understand. We curse our religious leaders, all those people, geo or whatever they could call themselves. That's why when you make a point, you see me, I'll just laugh, even though sometimes I might be tired. I can't make a call due to my situation, my health.
Oh, bless
You
you.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
And Michael, let me tell you something.
Well,
Each time you put on your program, I need to enlighten a lot of people. What I normally do,
yes, sir.
I just use my phone to put thumbs up, like. Then I'll go to my sets. So people should learn that now. Because when
I
you go
have
to your
been
set,
saying it.
you
I hope
can't
they do.
you can't put thumbs up there. You can't put like. So
When
what
you
you
go on your
do,
TV set
you
and all of that, that could be an extra for
yeah,
you. Do it on your phone first, then drop it
no,
and,
do it on your phone.
you know.
Yeah, yeah. That is the best way. But when you go to your telly, you go to your set, it will be showing viewers, you have 20,000 viewers, but they cannot. You understand? So what people should do now, go to your phone,
At
put
least,
like, then you go to your TV sets.
and continue watching.
Or
Thank you.
yeah, except if I'm using my computer, I put like there.
It's easier that way.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on how you want it.
All
You
I want
understand?
is the like, because I have been told
They
that
like
it does
because we
help
need
with
to.
their algorithm. And if a lot of people
We
says,
need to do it for you.
yes, sir, like if a lot of people says this message needs to go out there, the only thing you can do to help me get it out there is just like it, and that's it. And you can
Yeah.
continue engaging in
We
all of that later. Mm-hmm.
yeah, we need to do it for you.
Thank
So
you.
what am I trying to say, Michael?
Yes, sir.
We should learn this thing very well. You told when you're talking about freezer. Freezer is just zero or -1
Or -2 at most.
or -2. Yes, that's freezer. They now imagine, -30.
Yeah.
And the another thing, the network there, the transport network there
Yeah.
could be difficult.
And shut
You could
down just
stay, you
because
see
of a
people,
blister. A blister. What do you call that thing when you just have so much snowfall, unprepared? I mean, unexpected,
ah,
and that could shut down everything for days.
No. Canada, no. You see, let me be honest with you.
All right.
When the snow fall now, before that 10 minutes, 5 minutes, it's been cleared off. Even my own place, they cleared off. They don't waste time. I give them kudos in that.
Oh, I see. Good.
No, 5 minutes, you won't even say, because you know what?
I'm not talking about the road. You know what I mean? Like I've seen people where to even come out of their homes, right? It was that they have to shovel their way out of their homes. Their cars are already buried, so you have to wait
no. It depends. Okay,
you know
yeah, that's true. It depends on where you stay, but that's true. That's true. That's true.
Okay, I agree.
The area, but that's true. That's true, because you know what we should do. You will know that this thing is coming. So where you going to park your car? You're not going to park your car there. You understand? People that house on the ground, you're going to, there's things, you do all those things. You understand? And once you do it, you won't have this kind of issue. Then when there's all those things, they will clear it. You understand? Because if you're staying in an apartment or you are staying in a basement, depending where you're staying, if they don't clear it and maybe by mistake you're walking, and you got slight, maybe got injured, you go to sue them.
Yeah, I think I get that.
You go to sue them, so they don't joke with all those things.
That's right.
You understand? They don't joke with. So what we need to do, we know it's not like when I was watching the video. Those people do know this is that's what they call ferry. They should be able to fire Abike Dabiri, that useless woman. Those women they are useless. They should have get hold of them, and what's the point of all those ferry? They put those guys into this mess. They put, to be honest, those guys were the Nigerian government were the cause of all this mess. So why would you entertain those kind of women?
Take responsibility. I think you know that already.
Why won't you? Now let me tell you something, Amaigo.
Take responsibility. But yeah, I'm with you.
Do you know that by January now?
Yes, sir.
This Kolu that you call your president, let me put it to you. Kolu, your president.
Right.
No. Okay, their president. I just want to put your legs.
No, I'll take it. You're addressing me. Go ahead.
Don't
worry.
Yeah. Do you know that this man will be going to Switzerland by January, and he's going to spend almost 900 million, almost $1 million.
So it is
and it's going to spend 6 days.
Go to that Davos, yeah?
Yes, sir. And it's going to spend 6 days. January. The person that lit up this thing, except if they're going to shift it. Look at, and Nigerians are keeping quiet. Then you ask yourself again, people in Correctional Center, about 468, they were given a fine, they couldn't pay. Do you know that government now is now telling us that they want to borrow 500 and something million to pay for those 4,068?
You are still thinking they said they want to. They have already borrowed it. They said the money could.
No, what I'm saying that.
Yeah, go on.
What I'm trying to say is that for them to, who are they paying to? Why can't you just give them amnesty
to themselves?
Who are they? Do you get the way these guys are fooling us? Because we don't want to change. We don't want to think.
You are so intelligent the way you introduce what you just said, and indeed, you are so right. You send people to prison because they couldn't pay fines, and if they pay the fine to court, who get the money? The government. How about you write off their fines instead of going to go and borrow money with interest to pay yourself the fines before you release them? Who is fooling who? Yeah, deep sound.
I mean, then you another thing that baffles me, since at least with my age now, you understand, I participated in Shagre election, which I voted. You understand? Shagre election, that guy, my Dr. Bede was saying something, I just laughed. Because that thing that happened during time of that man, it was a shocking. That to Todd, Richard Akinji, a lot of people will not even know this. A lot of people doesn't know what really happened. Chico B, the mathematician. You understand? But you know what baffles me now? Have you asked yourself this question? We have Christian president, we have Muslim president, they are all messing up. Don't you think that if you have non-Christian president, non-Muslim president, an herbalist, or a person that worship Chongo, that worship Ifa, Don't you think that Nigeria would have been better?
I will try.
Nigeria would have been better if it was Otumokpo. Nigeria would have been better than this mess we are facing. Do you understand what I'm saying now? And another thing, my ego, we need to be objective in whatever we're saying. Right. This your program is very, very powerful. You understand? We need to be objective, and we don't need to sell our conscience. We need to try to be objective what we're saying. Right. If you look at the crop of all these people that came up, you understand, that said they want to become president. If not that we sold our conscience. We don't want to be honest to ourselves. I don't think you could compare anybody with P2B.
I mean, it's
you understand? Because sometimes I listen to Akinola.
Yes, sir.
I listen to Akinola sometimes. Sometimes it deviates. Sometimes I listen to him, but it's always good to come out straight. You understand? You can't call P2B a fraudster. It's an insult. Can you ask him to say, this is what P2B has done that is wrong, or you have embezzled Anambra money? He was the governor for 8 years. You understand? Let's be objective. Let's be objective. Michael, remember what I told you?
Sir, right?
Michael, you know what I told you? You know what I told you one day?
Yes, sir.
You know what I told you one day? I told you, don't hide anybody. You made a statement that people in the East should, if there's anything wrong, they should be the one talk. I said no. That this thing belongs to everybody, because they will come out and become president or governor one day. When you see anybody that is not doing the right thing, expose the person. Expose the person. And I could tell you, if it was Rochas will not even get a vote. No. If it was Kalu,
right?
they won't even get a vote.
Yeah, you remember what I said when they are doing all this comparison, right? I said, from my own findings, and a lot of people agreed with me, that Peter Obi was attacked and hated because he wasn't corrupt enough. That's what I figured. Good. Because when you put all of them side by side, and talking about Elder Akinola, right? You see, Elder Akinola has made it very clear on this platform that the reason why he has the bias for Peter Obi, which you have indeed told him that it's not so right to begin to make up things just because you want to smear that person. He's doing it, number one, because he believes that Obi is part of the establishment, is part of their friends. That if everything had worked out in 2019, Obi would have been running for second time with Atiku in 2023 and all that. His own bias towards Obi is because he supports Showore. And somehow he's not happy.
You must belong to a political leader. Okay. All right.
So I'm trying to
go ahead.
That part too, right? So Elder Akinola is biased towards Obi. His position and some of the things he said about Obi are not facts. I've challenged him one-on-one on that before, right? But he's made it clear that he's just biased towards him because he felt like Obi is benefiting from the struggle that should have been that of Showore. And some people actually try to correct him here on that at the time. But here, over to you. Go on.
So, Mike, let me tell you something now, because I always bring up facts, and based on my experience or what I know. The day obedience was founded, I was caught. You understand? And I know my submission that day. You understand? That very day. And after that, the way the map, the way everything is going to go, the little money we're contributing from different people, different quarters, you understand? And that very day of the election, the only thing I went against with P2B, which I called several people that I was still angry with P2B till today. I called several people was that very day they were uploading the result to the server. I made a call that I expected P2B to come out and say, this election will not take place again. This is charade. You understand? And he got the message. And he said no, that he believes that they should compile everything, that after that, that this is going to happen before they went to court.
Just
you understand?
For court became the
Yeah,
new
and I
feature.
told him that these things don't go to work. If he has used his machineries, then people that believes in him, do you know that even his
But that one, they
supporters
won't be
now,
able
a lot
to
of people have
declare him
dropped.
winner. They won't be able to declare
No,
Tinubu winner.
but yes, that's the area I love Showore. If it was Showore, reverse was the case. You understand?
I know. But
If it was reverse was
sometimes,
the case,
sometimes situation can, I mean, taking
no,
decisions
no.
like that sometimes can be. I mean, I have not been
My
in the
agree.
shoe
If
of
you want
making
to be
such
a leader,
decision, oh, so you know what I mean.
if you want to be a leader, you'll be ready to sacrifice
You must
yourself.
be.
Except don't even come out. Don't even come out. If you want to be a leader, you want to be a president,
You see,
there's certain things you'll be
so
ready to
that
do.
is where you miss Shore in the whole picture, like you said, right?
Yes,
That it would have been a
yes.
different
And
ball
I'm
game
going to
by
speak with
now.
good. And and you won't blame Nigerians. It's because Showore has never been tested.
I
If
don't keep
Chowore
saying
has
that.
been a governor, or has been a chairman, you understand, or has been a senator, they've seen his track record. A lot of Nigerians will start buying that idea. Peter Obi is lucky because of his track record.
I see.
You understand? That is the truth of life. Peter Obi is just lucky because of his track record. If Peter Obi does not have any good track record,
It
forget
could
it.
have been anyone else too, yeah? Thank you.
Yes, as you
Anyway,
are now,
yeah,
let me tell you something today now.
yeah.
If you come out now, forget this program you're doing. One day you come out that you want to be the president. I will see the way we're going to rally around because of your track record. You'll be surprised.
Well,
It's not a rocket science.
if to say track records like this really mean anything in that Nigeria, logically, right? Showore has
Yeah.
the best and the best
No.
profile.
What I'm saying
I'm
that
going. There's something I want to say. There's something I want to say.
okay,
I'm not ruling
all
out
right.
your. I'm not ruling out your position because I understand the fact that using me as an example means at least we have people who know me, right? And you can say this is who he is. This is who he is, right? Something like that. I get that.
Good.
I get that. I just mean that if we are looking at records like that, and then based on what I am doing, when we see what the likes of Shore have actually did,
Mm,
it is still
mm,
very much shocking that it still doesn't have that traction with these people. I'm not saying that people didn't show Shore the support. I mean, at some point, too, because all of us would be sort of lying if all of us have just suddenly forgotten 2018, 2019. I mean, I remember that time. Okay. But we also remember how they use all of this, their third force, Durotoye, what's his name, all of them
yeah.
to use them to cut Shore to size. I remember all of that.
Mm,
But I'm just saying that we cannot use cannot
yeah.
use the context of what we think should fit in when we are dealing with Niger. Niger is a place whereby it has defied all logics. And don't put me into any presidential contest next time, by the way. Okay. I love the fact that you wish me well, all right? When you're talking about the
No.
politics, I'm just saying,
I get what
like,
you're saying.
you get that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
A quick one.
And I
A quick
understand
one.
what you're saying. That is what you believe in. Which I won't take it out from you.
I
What I'm
understand.
trying to say that as a politician,
Yeah.
if you've been in, maybe you are in charge of public money. You
Yes.
stand. You are in charge of public money. That's the
We
area
have
I'm
some
coming
track
from
record
now.
of some
You understand?
expectations from
So
people.
you could see Peter Obi now.
Yeah.
I've overseen public money, which is very easy to steal. Let me put it that way. It's very
And
easy
they
to
said it's not
squander.
corrupted. Maybe it's not corrupt. And then
That is
whenever they
that
feel
is
like it's corrupt, they feel like it's not corrupt enough.
They should expose him.
That
But
is
even
what
to
they are
today,
fighting him for. Imagine criticizing Peter Obi because he's not corrupt enough, and you are defending Tinubu
that's
on
what
it.
I'm trying to say.
Go on.
That's what I'm trying to say. Look at what happened in Kano. Is it not funny that a judge give a judgment
Mm-hmm.
in the courts, and the person now wants to go to Supreme Court for him to appeal the case? He now said he won the CTC. You understand? And the CTC is now showing that this case, I was the one that won this case.
And now,
And how do you want the person to go to Supreme Court?
What will be their prayers about that? It is Nigeria. It defies logic.
You understand what I'm saying? So what that tells you now? It tells you that this thing has been hijacked. And we cannot keep quiet to allow this thing to continue. That is why I'm blaming P2B. That is the place I'm blaming him. Because if you have taken action, you understand, history will always forgive you for taking action, either right or wrong. But history will never forgive for not taking action.
Baba, thank you.
Do you get what I'm saying now?
I get you.
So you've been a wonderful person. I don't want to take other people's time, but please, we need to objective. We don't need to sell our conscience because of anything. Let's be honest to ourselves, and that is the platform of your program, so that we can move forward. Because, as I said, the civil war affected us. We are the people that the civil war even affected. People, if you know the massacre that happened in Asaba, nowhere in Nigeria, and it was caused by Munitala. Because after the war, they were asked to come out, people in the bush, to come and welcome the federal government, this and that. And they were ordered, they were massacred.
They separate women, children, and men.
Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Men, they took them somewhere and they killed them. Then they came back again.
Yes.
The children, male children.
Yes.
I know the story, some horrible things, but what happened to Muritala? His face is on Nigerian 20 naira right now. He's a hero.
Yeah.
About more wrap it up like that. Okay, thank you so much.
Let me just give you last one, please. One thing you must know that I know. Just last one. Right. We should be careful. One thing we should know that as long as I support that Nigeria should break up, we should break up. But you find that this your governor of Ogun State tomorrow will still become the governor of Ogun State. And the Tinubu will still become the prime minister of Western region. It's still not the same criminal until we will flush them out. That is just the truth. Carlo will still become the governor of Anambra. One eye. Olojuko Loba.
Let me tell you something before you go, okay? Even what do you call it? Even all of us, like for example, let me say for example for myself, right? I personally believe in a peaceful breakup of Nigeria, okay, which is a process, okay, a process that has to take place starting with the renegotiation of the union and then the exit plan. Now, the only two people who actually managed to say something on that are Showore and Peter Obi.
Yeah, sure.
Now,
those guys are wonderful.
Showore said he's not against breaking up of Nigeria if that's what everybody wants, but he believes that majority want Nigeria to break up right now because of the injustices they have suffered. That if those injustices can be addressed, even if people are going to break up, right? It will be done under a peaceful, friendly arrangement. And he said, none of this will ever happen, that we are talking about peaceful breakup, negotiation, and the rest, if Nigeria continue to exist in the control of these criminals. So he said, everybody who wants to break up Nigeria first, join hands together, get rid of these criminals, right? Then we can then have an atmosphere that it is normal to discuss separation without shooting and killing you. That's sure. Now for Peter,
Tinubu to make local government 52. And since he's the president now, Lagos State, he should make it 52 local governments. Since he's the president, if he has the liver.
He should change the power and do it. He can't. I know he can't. Now,
but he went to court now.
Peter Obi said, those who are agitating to break away from Nigeria, it is because of the injustice they have also suffered. And he believes that with the right leadership, that allows people to all the ethnic nationalities across Nigeria to come together under the arrangement of, restructuring. That's what he said. He said, then people can then agree on how they want Nigeria to be and govern and all of that. And under that arrangement, people will realize that everybody will have what they want.
That's true.
To break up. That's Obio. He's not supporting breakup.
That's true.
If the economy works for everybody from all over
regional,
Nigeria, the talk for breakup of Nigeria will reduce. It didn't say it will go away. It said it will reduce. So Showore and Obi both agree that all those wishes that we are talking about, they will never happen except this current status quo ends. That's
that's true.
prefer that. I mean, that's why I kind of feel like when their supporters are fighting themselves, I don't know where to start the explanation from.
No. That's right. That's why I was against Obi for not taking that bold step. So we need to be objective. You're 100% right.
Thank you so much. We'll leave it at that.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You should
appreciate you.
I appreciate it. And thank you so much for the engagement. All right.
Yeah.
Probably
no problem.
Okay?
God bless you too.
Yes, sir. Stay safe. Okay. Good night. Now, this is where I'm going to draw the curtains. I don't need to add much. I am just going to say thank you for, again, spending your evening with me. Okay. I believe that the topic we discussed tonight is the one that is kind of heart to heart. Until when something happened, then I'm just like, I have to drop my banger, like Martinelli would say. And then you get to see all the thousands of people staying here for like 3 hours and all that. So those who stayed back at the Templars, the Temple of Truth disciples or brethren. So I will see you next time. So you should not leave without liking that video. Okay, if you joined us towards the end of it, watch it from the beginning. It's quite interesting. All right. I will see you again. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun Diary political. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.